Grade 10s. First of all, I hope that you and your families are staying safe. I just wanted to talk you through week 1 of virtual learning and what that's going to look like in science class. So I was advised to give you about 3 hours of work for the entire week, and that's what I've done. So I've posted a schedule, and that's what I'm going to be looking at right now. And I've posted a note package just for this 1 week, and the textbook sections and the PowerPoints, and I've also recorded over the PowerPoints, so you have my voice talking through each of those slides. I've posted it on YouTube, and with each lesson you're going to find a link to that, and then you can listen to it and fill in your notes as you go. I wanted to talk through this because I have a few things that I wanted you to know. So everything is posted except for 2.5, which is a lesson and the organelle assignment as well. I'm still working on that. It should be posted on Tuesday at the latest, hopefully. A few things that I want you to know. Number 1, if you have not completed the climate change unit, I did post it onto the classroom for the last 2 weeks. If you haven't done it already, don't worry. I will give you more time to do it. However, don't spend any of this time right now doing it, right? I'd rather you jump into this chapter 2 stuff before you go into the climate change stuff. So only after you finish the work that I've posted for the week, if you want, you can go back and do climate change things. The note package that I've posted for you onto the classroom, ideally you would be able to print it. Say you don't have a printer or paper or ink or any of that stuff. You don't have to. A good alternative for you would be to download the note package onto your desktop, onto your computer, whatever, and then type in those blanks as you're going through the lessons. That's a really good alternative. I definitely do not recommend that you write down all of your notes. That is extremely inefficient, and it will take way too long. That's sort of why I give you all of these notes almost all filled in. You just have to fill in those blanks. It's much easier for you, and it's way more effective as well. Okay, the third thing, I've given you a set of times here. These are approximate times. So it may take you way more time, it may take you way less time. It's hard for me to say how long it will take you to do a lesson because that changes from person to person. It should take you approximately, 15 minutes for this particular lesson, 30 minutes for this particular lesson. Having said that, I do not want you to be doing science for the entire week, right? So if you're working through stuff and it's taking you a little bit longer, just let me know and you can work at your own pace. You're looking to stay between 2.5 to 3 hours of work for the entire week. And you also want to make sure that those 3 hours of work are not distracted hours, right? So you want it to be completely focused on science. You're not looking at watching your TV and doing the 3 hours of work, because then you might have to do more than 3 hours of work. I've posted each of the above lessons as an assignment, so it's not being marked, but it is an opportunity for me to see who's keeping up with the material and who's struggling a little bit. So if you could just fill in your notes, complete the homework, and I only want a picture of the homework questions, right? So take a picture of that, post it onto the classroom, and then I can give you feedback. I can see who's keeping up. I can give you comments, all of that stuff. And it's a good opportunity for me to see if you actually understand the stuff or not. So in these quote-unquote assignments have all been designated a due date as April 14th, so that's next Tuesday. So you can work through the material that I've given up until that point, or even further later if you want. But keep in mind that there is a long weekend coming up. It doesn't feel like it, but it is, and I want you to take the time to spend time with your family. So if you can, try and finish that before Thursday. I think it's totally doable for everybody. If you just, sit down and focus, I think you should be totally able to do that. If you have any questions, need help, need an extension, really confused, just shoot me an email. It's provided there. Some of you have already been doing that, which is awesome. You can email me at whatever time. I'm most likely to respond between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. on a weekday, but if I'm online at a certain time and I see a question, I'll be more than happy to reply to you whenever. Above all, I hope that you and your families are staying safe, and looking forward to the next 4 weeks where we'll figure it out together. So it's not going to be the best at the beginning, but I've never done this before, and I'm hoping to get better as the weeks progress. Okay? All right. Bye.